As the sun goes down, the atmosphere comes alive. Good evening from Thorpe Park, where tonight I'm back here at Fright Nights 2024 to capture the fantastic atmosphere around the park, including all the rides in the dark and all the coasters that they've got here, including Stealth, the Swarm, Hyperia, and so much more. So come and join me tonight for a stroll around Thorpe Park, capturing the absolutely epic atmosphere that Fright Nights brings to Thorpe Park. Oh, it's always the best time of year, isn't it? Getting those night rides in. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out the vlog that we filmed a few days ago here on the channel from Fright Nights. The main focus of that one, with it being the press night, was getting in all of the different mazes, taking you inside them. It's the one night of the year where they allow us to film inside. So we take you inside the 4 scare mazes, all the different scare zones, and check out the entertainment around the park as well. It's already online here on the channel, so make sure you go and view it if you haven't already. We had a really good fun night, and I really enjoyed taking you inside all the mazes. Well, yes, a big part of Fright Nights, and this time of year in general, is getting lots of night rides in here in the UK. Love my night rides, I know a lot of you do too, and Thorpe Park at night always looks awesome with lots of themed lighting all around as well. So come and join me in this vlog. We're gonna have a stroll around Thorpe Park at night. And with it only being a 10-minute queue, well, I may as well start off with a ride on the Swarm. I thought it's not quite dark yet, well, I may as well stay down here on the Swarm Island because I'm looking forward to seeing the lighting package around here. They've added a lot of new lighting around this awesome wing coaster. It's been operating here since 2012. Oh, that sky's looking nice behind the station there. And something that I've always loved about the Swarm, the fact it's got the little LED lights built onto the train as well. Just a nice little effect. And yeah, you can see from here some of that new lighting over on the Swarm. Just if you look through the church there, you can see the support starting to flicker. Red and orange, it's like a flame effect that they've got on there. So yeah, by the time I come off, it'll be a little bit darker. So see that in a bit more detail. Yeah, I do like all them red lights. Like the eyes of the beast. I tell you what, you can't go wrong with an almost night ride there on the Swarm. Absolutely spectacular. Love this wing coaster. It's got so many great elements packed into it. And the lighting package is looking great. So yeah, you see they've got like a flickering flame effect. You can see the lights all around here at the side. Looks very nice, especially with the fire truck there. You know what would have made that even better? A return of the flame effect coming out of the fire truck, if you remember that. It used to do it every couple of trains. You get a massive blast of fire. Big fireball. Yeah, it's looking really good, that is. Very atmospheric. And I've got to say, I'm loving the music playing around here as well, especially for Fright Nights. Look at Stealth just over there, lit up in purple. Oh, it looks the part. What a vibe, like all the lighting in the trees and everything, it looks epic. Here comes the Swarm down that awesome wing over drop. And because it's got the lights on the trains as well, like they really went the extra mile with this area when it opened in 2012. It looks the part, and they added a lot of additional theming after it opened as well, the year after, like with the billboard and a few other bits around. Flickering lights underneath the plane wing just there too. Looks epic at Fright Nights. This is just something that Thorpe always do a really good job of, the lighting around the park. Even like depth charge over there, that's looking really good, and no temporary lights needed at all, like the big generators that we get up at Alton Towers. Gradually they've been going away, but still I'd imagine there's going to be a lot of them again for Scarefest this year. Of course, we're going to be there for the first day, on Friday, and then yeah, we're going to be putting our vlog out over the weekend, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Hyperia just making its way over the top of the lift hill there. Fantastic. So we're going to have a walk now through Amity Cove and see that all lit up for the spooky season. Storm surge over there. Not really loads in terms of spooky lighting around it, but at least it is lit up permanently on the lift hill and just has a nice ambience all around this bottom section with the music. But you can't get more atmospheric than walking down here into Amity and just looking out over the park with the music playing, the smoke rising. And look at Stal just over there, and even Tidal Wave. I mean, you're not going to ride that on a cold night. But look at this, it looks the park all lit up. Pier 13 just there. You know, head round the corner and take a look at that awesome view. But before we do that, I just thought I'd have a look at the merchandise here, including this new Fright Nights hoodie. And as you can see on the back, lists off all the attractions, and you've got Hyperia on there too, which looks great. Yeah, big fan of that. The design reminds me quite a bit of something you might see at Halloween Horror Nights over in America. So that looks good. Got the cap just there, you got some gloves, a scarf, so you can be matching if you're coming here to Fright Nights. And then yeah, I love the mug that they've got just down there. Oh, there we go, look at that, that's nice, an embossed mug. I got a cracked effect all the way around the side. There you go, you even get a chainsaw with Fright Nights on down there. So the hoodies are priced at £50. Then you've also got a t-shirt there, but I can't see a price on it. There's a look at some of the pin badges, £8, including Deadbeat just there. You got the chainsaw one as well, that's quite nice. Tote bag, you got some socks. But yeah, I think the chainsaw is a good fun one. It's obviously there's a chainsaw in survival games. Yeah, there's a couple of other t-shirts like Resting Witch and Just Here for the Booze. That's quite a nice one, isn't it? Not the massive scares, just the booze. And I've just noticed for £70 you can get this Hal's Toy Emporium jumper. Look at this, wow, what a hoodie. It's got the logo just there on the back, and oh, look at the hood itself. It's like a teddy bear's ears. So yeah, £70, so it is quite expensive. But you know, if that's your sort of thing, good bit of merch that they've got here for Fright Nights this year. I like how they're going into the brand of each of the attractions. One of my favourite places to come during Fright Nights is actually the exit to Tidal Wave just here. I was crazy enough to have a night ride on Tidal Wave a few years ago, and it was a very cold evening. I spent the rest of the night so soggy after it. But you know what? Coming down the exit was like, wow, look at this view. So we always take a stroll down the exit now and just have a little look out over the park from here, because it is amazing. Look at the Swarm off to the right, Tidal Wave, all the buildings, and of course Stealth over there in the distance. Detonator just there, and oh, I can see the flame effects just down there. Whoa, for Lucifer's Lair. Nemesis Inferno down there at the back. What a view. I tell you what, the atmosphere, it really is starting to feel like a UK version of Halloween Horror Nights here now. You can really see the inspiration where it's come from, and that isn't a bad thing at all. Just creating more of an atmosphere. Oh, there goes Stealth. Just creating more of an atmosphere around the park goes a long way. Oh, this is beautiful. For me, it's not even about the ride sometimes, and the scare mage is just standing here and being immersed in this environment is something quite special. Look at this. It's got to be the best view in a UK theme park at Halloween. Just standing right here looking out over it. In fact, in my opinion, they're missing out a trick on not having like a themed bar or something here. That's what I would do anyway. Put some seating down here, maybe some little bits on the side down here to put your drinks on. Or just have like a themed bar in this location. I think that would be amazing. Looking out at the water tower and just the overall feel of the park, because this view is amazing. I mean, even KFC looks quite spooky there, doesn't it? Love how you've got the shark on the side of the Amity Hotel. And that's the thing, they don't change these facades for Halloween, but they just look the part, don't they? I tell you what, with all the lighting and the smoke, this is just so spectacular this year. Really enjoying it, just walking around, seeing it all. This music's amazing. Five-minute wait, even though it hasn't gone round once in about 10 minutes. So yeah, I reckon it's walk on. Shall I do it? Maybe one night this year I'll bring my waterproofs and give it a go. It's these details that I just love so much. Like this flickering sign's amazing. Stealth, you're an absolute beauty. Look at the lighting on there. It looks amazing over the top hat, doesn't it? Oh, and there she goes. Wow. And yeah, tidal wave, we've actually got some uplighting on the supports, which is quite nice. It's flickering as well. That's round here at the side. You've got like a strobe light and just like a flicker up there on the top, which I think looks really good. I could just walk around theme parks at night like all the time. It's amazing. Yeah, look at that. Considering it's the first night of the event tonight, it's Friday, I thought that it would be really busy. 5-minute wait for Stealth at night, like I'm not going to pass that up. So yeah, 5 minutes, let's go for it. All the queue lines are looking good as well with all the lighting, and some good views of the Swarm all lit up at night from on this side too. Look at this, it's pretty much up to the station. I thought with it being the opening night it was going to be really busy, but it's just not, is it? Look at this. Now you might be thinking, oh, where's Charlotte tonight? Now, as we did mention during the Fright Nights vlog, she's just not been feeling that well for the past few days. So tonight she decided to have a bit of a night off, a bit of a chill in the hotel. Well, I've come round for a walk round and just to see the Fright Nights things. Well, I think that was a matter of just good timing, because again, the queue's built up a little bit now, only to about 20 minutes. That was awesome. A night ride on Stealth, less than a 5-minute wait, and on the back row as well. So good getting back on that awesome hydraulic launch coaster. All the buildings nicely lit up around here. Gonna head round towards Nemesis Inferno and have a look at that at night now. It's definitely got to be the quietest opening night for a Fright Nights I've ever seen this. Like, I was just expecting these pathways to be heaving, but it's really not that busy, and looking at the queue times, not too bad at all. Looking a little bit bright round here at Nemesis Inferno. I think it would have been nice if that light off to the right could have been filtered red or orange maybe, or added like a similar burning effect, like what they've done over at the Swarm just on that corner. Saying that, it's looking pretty good round here. Even Nemesis Inferno doesn't seem too busy actually. 10-minute wait, I think it says. Not bad at all. Oh, 15 minutes. Just jumped up. Oh, so yeah, you have got a bit of a flickering effect just around here, which looks nice. And all the bushes there, that's looking pretty good. Oh, I do love getting them night rides in. I know what this is getting me really excited for. Night rides on Nemesis Reborn later this week for Scarefest. Can't wait for that. But yeah, I've done a good job actually with all the lighting around here. It's looking nice. That's the thing, Thorpe have always been very far ahead of towers when it comes to lighting. Then because it's a smaller park as well. Like, it doesn't cost as much for the infrastructure, does it, to put it all in. So I can understand it's a big cost for Alton Towers. Worth it though. Beautiful. Stealth just behind it there as well. Oh, and the interlocking corkscrews, fantastic. I'll tell you what, this is exactly how to light up a vertical loop. It's got a few different settings by the looks of it. There we go. Wow, that is nice, because it's like from multiple different angles. Love that, it's in like a bit of a show scene. Oh, that looks the best there. Quite bright. And just behind it you can see Detonator. Hey! Brilliant. Hey, Lucifer's Lair starting again just over there. Like I say, this vlog's got a big focus on just getting those night rides in, showing you the park at night. So for everything Fright Nights related other than the night rides, wait till you check out the previous vlog. beautiful. It's timed as well by the looks of it with the train. Oh, amazing. Goes a long way, effects like that. Brilliant. Look at that. Whilst I'm around here, I'm just going to head into the Nemesis Inferno shop and just have a look at something that they're putting for Fright Nights, because this looks really cool. Hey, so they've added these on the wall just to kind of commemorate some of the former Fright Nights attractions. You got the dates when they were here at the event as well, such as Freak Show 3D, The Curse, Creek Freak Massacre, oh, it was a great maze. Big Top just there, 7, oh, we're going back in the days just down there. Same with the Freezer just there, the Asylum and Hellgate. Oh, I do remember the early days of Fright Nights. Great times, but you know what, the event has evolved into something pretty spectacular now. Oh, I do love that. Great design. Oh, beautiful. Just walking around, taking in the park's atmosphere. Night ride on Mr. Monkey's banana ride, 0 minutes. It's a walk on. Oh, right. Going to start heading round towards the bottom end of the park now. I'm going to have a look at the flat rides corner, as I call it, in the Lost City. Mr. Monkey's. Oh, spooky Burger King. Let's look at Hyperia lit up at night. Oh, amazing to get a night ride on there again. Hey, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Love it. Of course, Hyperia is only running the one train at the moment because it did valley just a few days ago. Obviously, by the time you're watching this, it could be back on 2 trains now. Obviously, I'm filming this on the Friday. Things are always subject to change. There's a look at Hyperia. Not going to get more shots of it yet though. I'm going to go round towards Colossus, saw the ride, have a look down in the flat ride corner, and then kind of go from there and come back round to Hyperia. Looks the part though, doesn't it? I think it would have been nice to have done some different lighting on here though. I know it's its first year in operation. I think it would have looked good either having some red lighting or some flickering effect on there, which would look really nice. Imagine like if it got to the top of the lift hill and the lights kind of went out and did like a big flickering sound effect. That would have looked great. Oh, there's so much smoke in the air around here, which really adds to the atmosphere of Fright Nights and all the lighting. And there's a look over at Rush. Yeah, I was going to get a few shots of this operating, but it seems like it's closed at the moment. Always looks good as well at night, Rush. The big arms swinging up into the air. I love this part of the park, but yeah, it's shut at the moment. Have a little walk around here and see if it opens up. Let's have a look at Quantum. Of course, you've got Vortex around here and Zodiac as well. And yeah, again, it's quite bright around here. Could do with maybe a little bit dimmer lighting. Oh, hey, there's Quantum. Walk on. So many walk on rides tonight. It's great. I just thought it was going to be heaving. Yeah, it would have been nice if I had maybe some green lighting around here. I remember in the past Quantum looking quite green with some of the lights. Yeah, it would have been nice for them to maybe filter these around here. What's that? It looks good. At least it's not like temporary lighting either that's in place, you know. I'll tell you what, the Vortex looks like it's had some new light in, so we're going to have a look at that now. I can see it just peeking through the trees over here. This looks cracking. Oh yes, looks like they got some up lighting, and that looks really nice. Love the soundtrack as well. Dun, 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 dun. Hey! That's looking good. Yeah, so they've got some lighting shining up and onto the gondola. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that looks really good. Atmospheric 5-minute wait as well. How good's that soundtrack though? Oh, and just around the corner then now, here to Colossus. The Power of 10, looking good lit up there. Very nice. All that smoke just rising over as well from just behind. Oh, it looks amazing. Yeah, I was going to get a couple of shots of Zodiac just down there. But yeah, that also seems to be closed at the moment. So yeah, you got Rush and Zodiac shut tonight. just temporarily, I think. This looks fantastic. Here she comes. Something I've always loved about Colossus, just how it interacts with all the pathways. It's always great. Nice. Yeah, not loads of theme lighting around here, but still, at least it's lit up. And Hyperia, looking the part just down there at the back. Oh, there we go. You got like a flickering light down here too. I can't tell if these are programmed or if they're just on sound to light. And of course, if it's on sound to light, that means that basically when the screams or the train goes past or any kind of noise, makes the lights change colour and flicker. So maybe they're on that setting, or possibly been programmed, it's hard to tell. There's another look at Hyperia, and Samurai is actually one of the best looking rides at night. Well, yeah, this is closed. Not a good night for the flats, is it, at the moment? Yeah, 3 flat rides closed. I tell you what though, I do like how they don't really like soar up that much down there at the back. Proper dark ride, that one. I think with the theme as well, that works really well. I do like how they light up the Source store in red though, just there. And yeah, just enough lighting around here, it's subtle. Whee! Obviously, most of the coaster is out in the dark ground there at the back, which is really nice. But yeah, just enough lighting here on the plaza, but not like too much either. It's just the little details, isn't it? Like the police car. 25 minutes for a night ride on Soar, not too bad. Some great shots just there, looking over at Soar, Hyperia in the background, and Colossus just about to leave the lift. Oh, it's an iconic sound, isn't it, when Colossus leaves the top of the lift hill. Right then, well, I've got a decision to make now. Obviously, I mentioned that Hyperia did valley a couple of days ago at the time of recording, which does mean that it is running a 1 train service. The other train hasn't been put back on yet at the time of filming this video. And I fancy a night ride, but it's advertised on 140 minutes. There we go. There's the sign, 140. That we can see just there. It's still open, to be honest. I was half expecting the queue to have closed by now. I think I'm going to join it and just go for it and see how it moves. Obviously, see how accurate it is. I mean, it's not going to be perfect because obviously it is running 1 train, you know, but I'm just interested to see, is it actually going to be 140 minutes? It's kind of halfway down the cattle pen, down by the shop just there. So you know what, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to get in the queue, and also fair play to Thorpe Park for not already closing this. I thought they might have shut it earlier, especially with it having such a long wait and being on 1 train. So yeah, let's go for it and just see, why not? Well, here we go, I've joined the queue. Let's see how long it takes. I'm not going to go for single rider, I'm going to go for the main queue. So I'd rather be in a queue that's moving, at least I can kind of see how it runs, you know, on 1 train. Hey, hello. Yeah, as much as a single rider may possibly be quicker, I'm not too sure, it is all the way back. I'd rather be in a queue that's at least moving a little bit. Hey, oh, oh. High fives going on down here tonight. They were dressed as the buckwheats, I think. Fantastic. I was half expecting it to be all the way back here because you've got to think it's been closed quite a bit again today as well with technical issues. We'll see how we get on. Let's just go for it. Yeah, what is it, about 3 runs on the cattle pen just there, so could be worse. Let's just go for it and see how this moves. So it was 8:20 when I joined the queue, advertised 1:40. Let's see what time I come off Hyperia tonight. Just been chatting with a few fans ahead in the queue, and they said they've been waiting for about 2 and a bit hours. So I'll see, I'm in this for the long run tonight. Let's see how it goes. UK's tallest and fastest coaster. It's just gone 10 past 10. And one train away from a ride here on Hyperia. So yeah, a little bit less than advertised.
Quickly as you can and hold down your lap bar. This train will be leaving very shortly, so it's important that you board as quickly as possible. Please secure all these items in your bag boxes.
Just want to say though, the staff have done an amazing job tonight. They really have. They've been trying to get this train out as fast as they can.
The train is now almost ready to leave.
Yeah, fair play to all the staff tonight, and of course thank you for staying open for everyone tonight. And yeah, they didn't actually shut the queue until 9 o'clock as well. They didn't close the queue early, and I thought they would have done. So fair play. Night ride on Hyperia, let's go. Well done to all the staff. Well, what an amazing night ride there once again on Hyperia. Absolutely incredible from start to finish. I just want to say though, a huge thank you to all the staff and management tonight that have stayed late and of course kept Hyperia open. I do think it's fantastic how the queue line stayed open through until 9 o'clock. Even though it's been on reduced capacity on one train, you know, they stayed to the promise and kept it open until that time tonight. They could have easily closed it earlier. I think a lot of people really appreciated that tonight, myself included, but especially for a lot of people that hadn't already done a night ride yet on Hyperia. That was a big thing for them. It was really special, and the fact they kept it open till that time, a big round of applause to all the staff. Like, absolutely amazing from you all tonight. You smashed it, and everyone was so thankful for everybody staying late and keeping the ride open. It's almost 10:30 now. It's just running the last few trains off of the night. It's not an ideal situation when a ride valleys and goes down to a one train service, but these things can happen. And a big well done to Thorpe Park, and especially all the staff that were down there on the ground tonight getting that train sent out. We all really appreciate it so much. Thank you for staying late for us all to be able to ride it. Honestly, it goes a long way, it really does. But of course, what a night, just taking in the atmosphere around the park, all the fantastic lighting, getting some night rides in. It's been a quieter night other than Hyperia. You know, even if it was back on two trains, to be honest, there would have been a 30-minute wait tonight probably at the end. It would have been clear for 9:30. So it's one of them that really, for the opening night of Fright Nights, it's not actually been that busy, but still, it's been a good atmosphere. I've enjoyed getting some night rides in. Stealth was fantastic, the Swarm, seeing the lighting, the smoke, the music, the atmosphere. This event is brilliant this year. Fright Nights is one that just kept getting better and better, and I think Thorpe Park are in a really good position with it now. Of course, if you want to see inside the mazes and the scare zones and the entertainment, check out the vlog that we posted just a few days ago on the channel. You can see all of that, including in-maze footage. Tonight was a real big focus on the night rides, rides in the dark, and we've really enjoyed it. But thanks so much for joining us here on Theme Park Worldwide, and that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you in the next video.